Hello everyone, it's Miss Kelly, and today I would like to read about another science-based book called Bone by Bone, Comparing Animal Skeletons. Bone by Bone, and the illustrator was very creative, using pictures of bones to write out the words. Have you ever wondered what we would look like if we didn't have any bones? It wouldn't be pretty. More like a pile of goo. Luckily, we don't have that problem. We're vertebrates, animals with bones. Our bones hold us up. Vertebrates come in different shapes and sizes, but we have many of the same bones. All vertebrates have skulls and ribs, and we all have a vertebrae. Vertebrae stack up one on top of another to make the spine or backbone. There is the human skeleton with the spine or backbone, vertebrae, and this looks like, I would say, a bear. Can you imagine how you would look if we added some bones to your spine? What if your vertebrae didn't stop at your rear end? What if it kept going? Can you imagine having a tail, everybody? You'd have a tail. Tails are made of vertebrae. Lots of animals have tails. They wag on happy days and sweep side to side to help alligators swim through the water. What would happen if we took away some bones? What if you didn't have any arm or leg bones? What kind of animal would you be if you had just a skull, vertebrae, and ribs? Can anyone guess? A snake. Snakes don't have arms or leg bones because they don't have any arms or legs. Now, what kind of animal would you be if we took away your leg bones but kept your arm bones? Here's a hint. We'd also move your breathing holes from the front of your face to the top of your skull. Can we figure it out? A whale or a dolphin. These animals don't have legs. Their arms and finger bones are flippers. The holes on the top of their skulls are their blowholes. Blowholes let them breathe air easily as they swim. A porpoise is another correct answer. Instead of tilting their heads at the surface to get air as we do when we swim, they just rise up to take a breath. What would happen if your middle fingers and middle toes were so thick that they supported your whole body? What kind of animal would you be if those bones were so strong that you didn't need any other hand or foot bones? I wonder. A horse or a donkey or a zebra. These animals have only one toe on each leg. Instead of fingernails and toenails, they have hooves. Now, what kind of animal would you be if you had only 2 fingers on each hand and 2 toes on each foot? That would be strange, wouldn't it? Look at how silly his feet look. They look kind of like flippers, don't they? A goat or a sheep or a moose or a deer or a pig or a cow. So they don't look like flippers, do they? Since these animals walk on 2 toenails, their hooves are called split hooves. Who knew? I certainly didn't. What does this say right here? A camel, a giraffe, and an antelope are also correct answers. Now let's keep all of your bones, but change the size of some of them. What kind of animal would you be if you had a really big vertebrae in your neck? I think this one is easy. That's right, a giraffe. Both humans and giraffes have 7 vertebrae in their necks, but giraffe vertebrae are enormous. Each vertebrae can be more than 10 inches or 25 centimeters long. That's about as big as your head. Wow. What kind of animal would you be if your leg bones were much, much longer than your arm bones? A rabbit or a kangaroo. These animals need strong hind leg bones for jumping. A hare and a pika are also correct answers. Or maybe that reads pika. Do any of you know how to pronounce P-I-K-A? What kind of animal would you be if your finger bones grew so long that they reached your feet? Woo! Can you imagine? A bat. Bats' wings are made of finger bones. A web of skin connects the bones to make wings so that a bat can fly. Whoa, I never knew that. What if we took away all of your bones? Could you be an animal if you didn't have any bones at all? Seems pretty difficult. Yes. Actually, many animals don't have bones. They're called invertebrates. Clams, beetles, and starfish have no bones. They have their hard parts on the outside. Very interesting. Worms and slugs don't have bones. Their bodies are small and mushy. They sure are. Jellyfish don't have bones either. In fact, their bodies are so fragile they would collapse if they didn't live in water. But let's add the bones back in one more time. What kind of animal would you be if you could turn this page? I'm turning this page. A human! The bones in our hands look a lot like the bones many other animals have, but we can move our thumbs in a special way that allows us to do many things, including turning the pages of a book. Our special thumbs are called opposable thumbs. Opposable thumbs are one of the things that make us human. Apes and some monkeys also have opposable thumbs. Did you get that one? If so, give yourself a thumbs up. And lastly, more cool information about bones and vertebrates. Bones are important because they hold us up, but they have other important jobs too. Did you know that bones are also factories? Inside of our bones is where we make blood cells. Bones are storage areas as well. Inside our bones, we store fat and minerals for when our bodies need them. Bones make us able to move. They can do this with help from our muscles. Vertebrate. There are different types of vertebrates: birds, mammals, amphibians, reptiles, and fish. But how do we tell them apart? Does it have feathers? If it does, it's a bird. Does it have hair or fur? Does the mother make milk for her babies? If so, then it is a mammal. Does it have slimy skin that it breathes through? Does it lay jelly-like eggs that will dry out if they aren't in water or under a damp log? If so, it is an amphibian. Does it have scaly skin? Are the shells of the eggs so hard that they don't dry out in the sun? If so, it's a reptile. Does it have fins and scales? Does it spend a lot of its life in the water? If so, it is a fish. And there we have it. If you didn't have any bones, what would you look like? It wouldn't be pretty. I hope you all enjoyed this book, Bone by Bone. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and we'll chat again soon. Bye-bye.